did we get our prediction finished, did we? Let me have a look at our prediction, manage prediction. So we got Ricky Tan here as our current... As we get underway, Spook gets an amazing start. Ricky Tan gets all sorts of sideways here as we're watching Ricky Tan go down the start finish straight. It looks like Spook gets away nicely. Ricky Tan down the inside of Wino Aski here. Ricky Tan up into second place. Jan drops the ball there. Ricky Tan powers up into second place as we see Aski. Let's drop down to the back of the grid. We see Ashworth, Oblong here. Oblong up into fifth place with JR on his outside here. As we see Xanax cutting through, lots of cutting and chicane here to hold positions. As we see Spook getting away nicely with Ricky Tan in second place, Aski in third, Xanax in fourth place here. Schmidt is all the way down at the back. We see Schmidt all spun at the back with Mason. It looks like Schmidt getting underway here. Lynchy all the way up into eighth place. What an amazing start by Lynchy. As we see Oblong getting chased down by JR as they power. Who is that spinning at the back? Is that Lynchy? Oh, we just spoke about Lynchy. No, he's got such a good start. No, Lynchy, don't throw it away now, my friend. Lynchy now dropped down to 10. Let's watch JR now heading up. Gets all sorts of strangers. Who is that behind? That was Frozen Droid running really wide at chicane there. As they now power down. Let's have a look at this battle here. We see Ricky Tan. Aski hot on the heels of Ricky Tan. Nearly runs into the back of him. Ricky Tan slows down for the chicane here. And they head up the hill. Looks like Aski trying to get the undercut over him. And Aski now is in his slipstream as they head up to the fast chicane here. Ricky Tan's going to have to defend, I think, from Aski on this first lap or let him through here. As they all seem to kind of be cleanly through, other than a couple of spinners at the back. Where is Jack? Jack's up into 8th place and Aski holds his position here as Ricky Tan jumps through the chicane. JR is still down in 6th. Where is Shumpy? Shumpy's fallen back away from the pack a little bit actually. He might have had a little mistake there with Wild Boys up into 9th position though. That is an amazing from Wild Boys here. But is he going to get overtaken by Ravenhold? Here's Wild Boys defence from Ravenhold here as they head down, finish straight, going into turn 1, hard on the brakes here. Nice defending from Wild Boys as they go through. He's going to run deep though. Oh no, they both run deep. That is not a problem here. As they bunch and weave and wave, as we see Lynchy now onto the back of this group. Let's jump up front here. I need my track map. I need my track map. Where is it? There it is. What is going on at the front? We still have Aski up in 3rd place here, chasing down Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan looks like he's got a little bit on the inside. Looks like Aski's all over the back of Ricky Tan here. And Aski's just pushing along. Aski just wants to get released here from Ricky Tan so he can chase down ever fast Spook here and sets a 46 on his first lap. As I think Ricky Tan makes a mistake, he does. Ricky Tan makes a mistake and Aski gets around the outside of him as they head down into the chicane. And it looks like Xanax as well is fast. Looks like he's got to go down. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there from Xanax. Xanax spins Ricky Tan around and he gets nudged by JR. Oh, that is such a shame. JR lets him go as they power around, but that allows Stumpy to catch up to the back of his pack. So Ricky Tan drops down into 6th place here, and he gets a nice little tap from Xanax as they head through the chicane. That has released Wino Aski nicely to chase down Spook. Oblong, though, up into 3rd place after his terrible race last time out. He's doing a really good job here with Xanax chasing him down. Let's see what's going on back here. So we've got Wild Boys as Zoomdog is spun out. What's going on with Wild Boys here? He's all over the place with Schmidt. Have they both got damage? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like they've both got damage here. It looks like they're letting each other go. Wild Boys at the back of the field, unfortunately. As we see Mason also all the way down there in 10th place. But Lynchy now recovers up into 9th place. Oblong nice and friendly leader in the middle of that accident. Nice one, Oblong. That is done him well up into 3rd place here. As we now see Ricky Tan under pressure from JR as they head through the chicane with Frozen Droid and Shumpy just behind these pair. Let's have a listen to some Team Radio. Let's go to Drive By Racing. Let's see if we can hear what's going on with Wild Boys here. I think Wild Boys might be in the pit lane. He was up into 9th place at one point, but we see Lynchy now occupying that place as JR chases down Ricky Tan. No voices coming across these radios. Everyone's just settling in now to their race pace. Let's listen to the 2 slow boys. So this is JR who we're currently watching, who is chasing down Ricky Tan, who's only half a second ahead here. Ricky Tan hard on the brakes. JR, look at that, closes the gap up. Ricky Tan's just not confident under braking. Oh, they both get squirrely on the exit there. Ricky Tan gets a better drive, I think, out of the corner, and Stumpy is hot on their tail. No one's talking at the moment. Everyone is just concentrating so hard on their racing. So, we are lap 3 already. This is incredible. As we see JR just on the back of Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan down into 5th place, unfortunately. But yeah, one of the big movers and shaker there was Oblong from 5th up into 3rd now. What an amazing start of the race he's having. So as we see Ricky Tan and JR battling across the line, let's run down. We see JR going for the dive bomb down the inside. Does he make it stick? Oh no, but it scares Ricky Tan. Scares Ricky Tan into braking late here. Is he going to get the undercut? Ricky Tan gets the power down. That is such a good camera shot. I love it so much. Ricky Tan managed to hold JR at bay there. JR couldn't capitalise from the mistake that Ricky Tan made as he cuts across the chicanes here. Nearly hits the wall. Look at that Stumpy keeping in tow nicely, but he's been chasing hard by Frozen Droid. Frozen Droid, Joe Mama, let's listen to these guys.
All good.
Oh, we actually have to talk in here. It's Frozen Droid and Ravenhold as we watch this battle here. You see Spook just edging his lead out now. He's up to 4 seconds up at front with Asking just behind him here. So you can see the grid just nicely starting to spread out. Okay, these boys stop talking as soon as we jump on board. That is nice to know. Let's run down our list, shall we? We have Spook out in front by 4 and a bit seconds now from Wino Aski, who had a bad start, lost the place to Ricky Tan off the start, but managed to make it back after a nice move around the outside of Ricky Tan. Oblong up into 3rd place, nice move from him. Then we have Ashworth or Xanax up into 4th place. He had a terrible race last time. He got hit by a back marker and he got some damage on the first lap. Didn't do him well. We have Ricky Tan in 5th, who we're currently watching with JR battling behind him, with Stumpy in 7th just behind him, and Frozen Droid, who's just dropped off the back a little bit from this fight here. So we've got a bit of a train here behind Ricky Tan. The Ricky train, as we called it last time. Then we got Lynchy just behind these in 9th place, doing a good job for the drive-by for the Brum boys even. Then we got Ravenhold in 10th place, as we see JR look like he's going to go for a dive, but he doesn't. But in front, we've got Oblong going a little bit slow with Xanax hot on his tail here. This is one to watch here. Keep an eye on the ones just behind as well, but this looks like a close battle here. It looks like Xanax all over the back of Oblong. Oblong looks like he's struggling in his phase of the race. As we go down the list, we've got Mason in 10th, Ravenhold 11th, Schmidt down in 12th, and Wild Boys down there in 13th place. Looks like Wild Boys is getting back up to speed. Looks like he might be catching Schmidt which would be nice. Who is that behind that? Is that Lynchy? And no, that isn't. That is Ricky Tan and JR, isn't it? Just behind these two pair. JR is ever closer. Look at this, into the breakers. Good's going for the dive bomb down the inside. That is a risky move. They contact there. They go across the chicane. Stumpy follows them here. Ricky Tan maintains the place here. I'm not sure if he should give that up or not. Let's listen to him.
Good, you're doing good. You fourth. Good happy day.
JR gets the back round the outside here. Ricky Tan's going to have to give up the place here as they go through it. A little bit more collision here. But that mistake also made Stumpy lose a lot of ground just behind. And now Ricky Tan back down into 6th place as they head up the hill. But Ricky Tan doesn't look like he's giving up this battle. Holy deja vu, I know, absolutely. Look at this. This is a tight train here from JR all the way down to Frozen Droid here. As we see him heading, looks like Stumpy's going to get Frozen Droids all over the back of Stumpy. Stumpy makes a mistake at the back, which was that Frozen. Stumpy makes another mistake here. Frozen Droid down the inside gets a really good drive off the last chicane here. He's going to be on the outside for this corner, but he's going to hold the inside for the next brakes. He gets on the brakes late. Is he going to go up the inside? Not enough room, but he's frightened Stumpy into making a mistake. Stumpy cuts across the grass even. Frozen Droid gets on the power on the inside. He's got the inside line for the next corner here. As they go around, can Stumpy outbrake him into this corner? I think they've both been kind. Stumpy goes wide. Oh, they squeeze through, but Stumpy, what an amazing recovery and defensive driving there from Stumpy. But Frozen Droid hasn't given up here as they head down to the next corner. But yeah, that is incredible defensive position from Stumpy, and a really nice racing from these two, giving each other plenty of room here. Let's have a look. So we see Jamie has dropped Ricky Tan now. Jamie has basically Yeah, drop Ricky Tan. Now hot on Xanax here, chasing down Xanax as they're heading down to the chicane here. So it looks like the bottle's been let out of the Ricky cork, and these guys have managed to get on it. But we see Xanax chasing down not Mason, it is Putin's Bernardo. Let's listen to these boys. Dead silence as usual, not a problem, not a problem at all. Who else? We've got Joe Mama.
You are way ahead of me. Come here, boy.
Come here, boy. Oh, as we see Xanax nearly climbing into the back of Oblong there. He managed to make it, but Frozen Joy wants to get... Frozen Joy gets through on Schlumpy, but Schlumpy gets back on the outside. What an incredible drive by these two. Schlumpy isn't giving up the position easy here. Frozen Joy appreciating the fun there. And look at these, Schlumpy in 7th place here, really getting his elbows out. As we see JR actually going around the inside here of Xanax. JR gets the move done. I think up into the chicane. Can Xanax outbreak? No, JR moves back in front. No way, Jose. I'm taking his place. And JR moves up into 4th place here. A fast starting JR. Xanax maybe made a little mistake trying to get past Oblong now J71. Oblong is going to have to watch his back here because JR is mighty fast here. He's proven his pace and he's already looking like he's on the back of Oblong as they head down. Oh, Mr. Pace RC, how are you doing, my friend? It's really good to see you here. Finally get to watch some of the racing live. Absolutely, man. I am so glad to have you aboard. As we watch JR running wide on the exit of the chicane, it's going to slow him down a little bit on his progress up into Oblong. As we see Spookno just out front, 7 seconds clear here. He is just on another planet. Let us run back to these two boys. Terabyte, slick bit of driving there by Shopping Reminiscence at the closing stage of today's... Absolutely, the closing stages of the Formula 1 today was incredible. And Stumpy isn't giving up without a fight here. Wow, lap 7, nearly halfway through of this race. What an incredible race we have so far. I need to keep my eyes and ears peeled everywhere as we see some battles. Who is that back down? We've got Lynchy and Mason managed to get past Lynchy. So Lynchy is now down into 10th place. It looks like he's made a mistake actually because he's a little way behind. We'll keep an eye on this. Where's Ricky Tan here? Ricky Tan. Yeah, Ricky Tan's doing it right. But yeah, look at this Jamie, look. Half a second a lap faster than his previous lap there. Look at this into turn 1. Look at the nice line. Oh, look, it's all over the back of Oblong here. Oblong's going to have an astute defense as Oblong goes to the inside actually. Very nice defensive and place in the car there. Doesn't allow JR just to stick a nose up the inside here. But yeah, this is going to be squeaky bum time for Oblong, I think. Oblong's going to have to keep this. JR, look at that on the power of the car. The rear of the car is just screaming for grip. Oh, look at this. This is incredible. JR doing a really amazing recovery drive here. It's going to be a big arse though to catch up to Askey, I think, in front. Those two have just checked out. They are half a lap away, essentially. Oh, who is that going backwards down there? Who was that? That is Xanax there. Xanax has had a mistake and allowed Ricky Tan through there. Ricky Tan now up into 5th as Xanax makes another little mistake that allows Ricky Tan to go through. But let's get back into this battle. It looks like, who is that also behind? Is that Askey? What happened? What? How? How is Askey now behind everyone? Askey, we were just talking about how he's checked out. Jamie could be on for 2nd place here as Askey gets all sorts of sideways here as he's racing Xanax. Xanax is on the grass. Oh, Xanax, that is not a place for traction there. Askey Bindis is J71. Oh no, let's listen to these boys. Oh, it sounds like Askey's in a bloody wind tunnel or something. We can't listen to that. That is terrible. Oh no, so Askey back now down into 5th place. He hit the wall in the last chicane, says J71. That is terrible. I love how J71's like my guy on the inside. What an incredible dude we have here. As we see Askey struggling for power. Looks like Stumpy's going around the outside of Askey. Look at these wheel banging here. Stumpy makes the move. Does he get the move down? He goes down the inside here. Askey runs wide. Askey spun. Oh no, Askey spun. Xanax here as well. Xanax on the inside of Stumpy. Look at this racing here. Stumpy up into 5th at the stands, but Xanax had to give up the place here. Stumpy now up into 5th place, just behind Ricky Tan. Let's look at this battle here. JR still hunting down the back of Oblong. Can't quite get past it. As we see Spook, he's all the way up front. Where's Askey? All the way down into 8th place. Not having a good race. Stumpy up into 4th here. Whereas Ricky Tan in relation, Ricky Tan is sort of in no man's land, but these three behind, look at these, look. We have Schlumpy, Ashworth and Frozen Droid all fighting over the same little bit of tarmac here. Quality, says Terabyte. Absolutely, mate. This is incredible. As we see Frozen Droid looking down the inside here. He spins and they both spin. I don't know if there was contact there, but we see Xanax sort of beaching it onto the thing. Does Frozen Droid get ahead? As we see Frozen Droid down. Where is Frozen Droid? He's spun there. Who was that? Was that ASCII again? ASCII again spinning. Oh my days. What is happening? What is happening here? It's JR. JR's lost it. Schlumpy's up into 4th place. My voice is going. I need to calm down. Schlumpy up into 4th place now with JR just behind and Ricky Tan in 3rd. Ricky Tan hot. Look at this. Oblong. There must have been contact between Oblong and JR. There must have been. This is not the channel I want to listen to. I want to listen to these. This is incredible. What is happening in the last lap? These boys are giving everything. So we see Ricky Tan now. Schlumpy up into 4th, but with JR now threatening to go around the inside. Schlumpy, keep your head, mate. Keep your head. Force him. Make him go the long way around. Schlumpy hard on the brakes here. Can he ring it around the outside? No, it looks like JR just nipped him there. Schlumpy, super late on the brake. Nearly hits him. Schlumpy down into 5th now. But he's coming back at him. Schlumpy's coming back at him down the inside. 4th, the old back. Absolutely. Look at this. Schlumpy's going down the inside of the chicane here. Oh, he's too polite. Oh, no, he's too polite, Terabyte. I've said this from time and time again. He's way too polite. That was his corner, and he just lets JR through. 4th, the old... Yeah, the blue knot will be twitchy with 11 laps to go. Absolutely. Down into 5th place, though. No. Jamie tried to overtake, but couldn't stop in time. Spun, and Oblong had to go off the track.
I told Oblong before the race I wanted a good one with him.
Oh, here we go. So Ricky Tan is up to Oblong, I think. So Oblong still maintains his 2nd place here. Lost a bit of speed and time, I think, to Ricky Tan. But yeah, JR now back up into 5th place with Schlumpy just behind him. Frozen Droid got the move done on Xanax as well. With ASCII all the way back, he must be carrying some serious damage. Let's look at Lynchy. Lynchy is chasing down Mason, it looks like. Is that Mason just in front of him here? Yeah, Mason just in front of him here. Let's have a look at this. So these guys are close. These guys are really close. Where is Spinala? That's who I want. This is Oblong. Oblong and Mason. Oblong's not saying much.
In front of me crashed.
Oh,
off the rear wing.
That's bad.
Xanax.
Oh, Xanax lost his rear wing. Is that a
Yeah, I
little
think
bit of
Xanax got his
accident?
bad. I think I saw that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like Xanax got some big damage here, so it looks like Mason and Lynchy here might be able to get on the back here, as we see Ricky Tan improving his lap time there just a little bit. But yeah, look at this, just takes a nicer line through that first chicane here, as we see Schlumpy and JR just in the back of the shot there. But Spook now 25 seconds clear. Look at this man, look, he's just on another planet. He's just checked out. Look at this, he's just on his own. There's a bit of rear wing that we saw there. He's coming round the Wild Boys here, who is in a race with Schmidt. As we see Wild Boys actually 7/10 up there as he heads into the chicane. And Schmidt is just behind, just in front of him, showing with Ravenhold there. Showing Ravenhold still got his wing, which is good. Xanax had to pit. Xanax is in the pits here, so he's had bad enough damage, so that promotes Lynchy and Mason up into 8th and into 9th, and Ravenhold into a points finish position here, which is good for Ravenhold here to get some points. Looks like Mason's dropping Lynchy a little bit actually, as the gap continues to grow, but these two are close. I saw it on the tracker, but actually saw these two, no, not quite, but we see Ricky Tan and Oblong now.
You and me.
Oh, Ricky Tan.
Belgium versus Scott.
Belgium versus Scott. He's bringing the nationalities in it. It's Ricky Tan as they head down the
Trying to do it cleaner than Jamie did.
Oh, cleaner than JR. So, we missed totally what happened to JR here as they head into the chicane. Oh, Oblong gets so wide over the chicanes. It slows him down massively. Ricky Tan, if he can stick his nose out to the left here, he's going to get a nice run through the first set of corners here.
Oh, mate, just make a mistake, mate.
Oh, there we go. Come on, Ricky Tan. Late on the brakes, goes through, cut his exit off. Oh, beautifully done by Ricky. I must say, what an incredible move by Ricky Tan there. Late on the brakes, doesn't allow him to come back round the outside. Closes the door. Ricky Tan up into 2nd place here. Oblong drops down into 3rd after his mistake on the final chicane here, and Ricky Tan is on his way. Can JR now catch up to the back and drag Shumpy along with him. Let's have a look at our track map. So we go see those two close together here. Who else have we got? That's where is Mr. Askey here. Look at this, he's just fighting the car constantly. Let's listen to these boys. As you see him just fighting the car constantly around these chicanes here. Doesn't look like he's having the greatest of races, down into 7th place here. He's probably carrying a lot of damage. Not a lot of noise coming out of there. This is one of our big battles. So Shumpy versus JR. Can Shumpy manage to pick up the pace here?
Yeah, they all are up that end of the grid.
As we see Shumpy locking up his brakes there into the... Oh, it's JR runs wide! This is Shumpy's chance. He needs to get on his boost button here. Shumpy needs to get on his boost button and blast past JR down this straight here. He's really close here. JR makes a mistake as they heading down the back straight here. Shumpy pulls out. Looks like he's going to make a move. They're side by side. Nicely on the brakes here. JR lets it go. Is he going to stop it in time? He does get it stopped in time. Oh, it's contact!
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh no, there's big contact here. Shumpy into the wall of champions. He just didn't get the car stopped down enough. Smiling Broccoli redeemed hydrate for 100. If I had a drink with me, actually I would, but as it stands, I don't. So we just need to keep talking through this race. Shumpy makes a big mistake here. Gets tapped on the rear by JR.
Dear. I've made a grave mistake.
Oh no, it looks like he might...
Killed someone.
It might have a lot of damage.
Just myself.
Oh.
I'm going to
lap 13. He's going to have to pit for soft tyres. Oh no, this is not what he needs. This is not what he needs to pit for tyres here. This could promote Lynchy, Askey, Frozen, Joy, Mason all up into points paying positions here. What's going on up here? As we see Oblong now chasing down Robert. He just turned his car into a Merc F1 car now. What porpoising all the way down the straights. I know, what a shame. Terabyte, it says he's gutted. I'm gutted as well. He was doing a really good job there, chasing down JR. JR makes the slightest mistake and he's there, pouncing on him. Just didn't get the car slowed down enough. So as we watch Oblong now, who is that in front of Ricky Tan? That's not Spook. No, Spook is, look at Spook. Look, he's finished the end of his lap. Look, he's on lap 14 now. Look, 30 seconds ahead. He's just on another planet. As we see Ricky Tan ahead of Oblong there. That does duck, so I knew he was having issues with hardware, says Robot. Who was that with Shumpy? I don't think that was a hardware issue. It didn't look like it. Looked like he just had some overspeed, had to choose a different braking line because he's slightly in the middle of the track and just miscalculated it all. Got a little nudge from JR on the exit and that was it. Sends him in. As we see Wild Boys now slowing down and letting cars past him. Where is Shumpy? Shumpy into the pit lane now. Talking about his wheels. So, yeah, we managed to fix his wheel issues, I think, yesterday. As we see his pit crew coming out here. How many places is he going to lose here? Let's listen to the driver racing because Lynchy might be thinking about...
I'm tilting.
Oh no, Lynchy's getting the ump. This is not good. As we watch him locking up into the hairpin here. But Jack is in the pits.
back off a bit. Let's get up, catch up a bit. Because that was not cool.
What did Ricky Tan do there? Did Ricky Tan cut a chicane maybe?
There we go.
Yeah, quite possible, but that's good
That
sportsmanship
should be
there
any
to
time
slow
I
down.
missed.
Good job. As we see Shumpy still in the pits here as Lynchy goes down a start-finish straight here. Lynchy gains a position on Jack as he pits
Wow,
for
Jack's
softer-
had the pit.
Yeah, look, here we go. He's just realised he's now up into 8th place here, ahead of Jack. Oh, I feel so bad for Shumpy here. But now Lynchy inherits up into 8th place here. Ravenhold goes across and he is up into 9th. And Jack is still in the pits now. 10th place. This is some big damage that he's having to fix here. Can Xanax go through? Xanax also pitted not that long ago. Xanax is going to get through, I think. Yeah, Xanax is going to make it through here. Jack is still in the pits. Xanax crosses the start-finish line and he is up into 10th place. So Shumpy is now out of the points here. He's got soft tyres though, so can he get past Xanax here to get into the point-paying position? He's got 6 laps to do it in. Let's see if he can. As we see Spook here, just there. He's on lap 15 now. Ricky Tan in 2nd place doing a nice job as we see Oblong chasing him down with JR just behind him. I think JR might be carrying some front end damage from his vehicle from that little contact with Shumpy here. Can make all the difference for these cars. as he powers out. Let's have a look to see if there's any other battles worth looking at. Lynchy's up to 8th. Oh yeah, Lynchy's up to 8th with Frozen Droid just ahead of him in 7th place. I say just ahead, he's about 11 seconds ahead. And Mason is ahead of them. And Aski is up into 5th now. So not a bad recovery drive from Aski. Up into 5th place. It'll be interesting to see what happens to his race. Let's see where Shumpy drops out. So Carter says whoop, yep, whoop indeed. So Carter, so he's just ahead of Schmidt. Well, Schmidt's about is a lap down actually. So Ashworth is 10 seconds up the road here. We'll keep an eye on that delta and we'll see if he manages to catch up at all with Zanuck. Zanuck did have not had a bad start, but he had a couple of incidents, had to pit, made a couple of mistakes. Wasn't the best ending for him, unfortunately, but he's not currently in a point. So points mean prizes and all that, you know what I mean? Let's have a look at this battle here. Oh, so JR now back on Oblong here. Oblong seems to be slowing down a little bit or making a little mistake here and there. JR's finding his feet. He's got 5 laps now to get a clean pass on Oblong as they head through the final chicane to start their 16th out of 20 laps here. Look at this. JR's just showing him his nose, just letting him know that he's there. As they head into turn 1, both onto the brakes nicely. Can JR just close the gap here? Oh, look at this, right onto the back of him through the second corner as they make the exit here. Oh, JR gets a little bit of wobble on here, managed to save the car nicely though, but that's not going to help his progress going forward if he's going sideways here. Aski is like 30 seconds behind these guys. Yeah, so he's about a second in front here. It'll be interesting to speak to the drivers at the end of the race and see where they're using their boost buttons and such. So let's continue monitoring it. So let's have a look at the gap here for Slumpy. 7 seconds here, so it's 10 seconds and he's made up 3 seconds or so in this half a lap. Go JR, go, says Car. Indeed. But yeah, Slumpy here chasing down Ashworth for all his worth here. We will continue to monitor that gap with Lynchy here. It seems he's doing a really good job up in 8th place here. Who haven't we listened to? Joe Mama Racing. Let's listen to these boys. This is Frozen Droid of Ravenhold. Let's see how they do. Frozen Droid is just ahead of Lynchy here. Let's go back to this. Oh, look at that. Got onto the right time here. It's Oblong. Gets all sorts of sideways. Let's listen to their team radio. This is Spinala. As we see JR chasing him down the straight here. Not close enough to make a move in here, but it looks like they're both sideways.
I'm past Yan. Yeah!
Oh, Frozen Droid made a mistake. Oh, look at these two. They're celebrating going past Yan here. Yan and Frozen Droid both make a similar mistake, and Mason goes on through here. As we see JR and Oblong side by side through turn 1. Oblong looks like he's going to fight out. Oblong gets it all sorts of wrong, but JR sideways. Look at this. Go on, son. Says Carl as JR makes the move stick up into 3rd place here on lap 17. Oblong drops down into 4th place and out of the podium positions here. Push, says Carl. Can he make the gap up into Ricky Tan? 1.8 seconds ahead of him here as we see Ricky Tan heading through the corner just in front. Let's look at this battle here as Ashworth is now 6 seconds ahead here, so somebody makes another second. Is he going to run out of laps before he runs out of time? We'll find out. We just need to keep an eye on this gentleman here because he's almost a lap ahead of everyone as he heads down St. Lawrence Speedway. Look, he's doing 41.5s at this stage of the race. Just incredible. Just like I said, in another planet. But everyone's been caught up in some incidents and stuff, and he just managed to just check out up front. Oh, as we see JR now closing the gap onto Ricky Tan. Redeem, hold on, maybe I'll join next time. Carter, we should have no maybes here. We should have you joining in. I want you to see you in these races, mate. I don't care. Oh no, Lynchy's in the pits! No! Lynchy, what have you done?
I'm going to finish the race.
Why? Oh no, Lynchy. No. Where is Slumpy's gone through? Oh, Lynchy, no, that is terrible. But Slumpy now into the points here, into 10th place. It's going to make Slumpy happy. Let's listen to Drive Racing. He's not saying anything. We'll leave it on here for a a minute, but yeah, Schlumpy's gone through. Let's watch this battle. Lap 18, Jamie bearing down on Ricky Tan here. That is why we weren't hearing Ricky Tan at all on the radio. But Carter, yeah, man, we want to see you in this race. I don't care if you're finishing first or finishing last. We love all of our drivers here at GSMC, and you're all heroes to us. I'm so sorry for Lynchy. I wonder what happened there to him. He must have made a mistake, hit the barrier, couldn't continue. Keep saying he's tilting though, which is not good. He just needs to relax and enjoy the race here. As we watch JR now, Ricky Tan keeps a gap of 1.2 seconds here. He's doing okay. Who is just behind? Mason's just behind him with Askey starting his 18th lap. Frozen Joy chasing him down. Ravenhold all the way back there. So the two Joe Mama drivers are 7th and 8th. Xanax down in 9th place with Schlumpy 4 seconds behind here. Schlumpy's cut that gap massively here. But we've got Spook on lap 19. So Jack is a lap down, I think. So he's gonna have to hope that Xanax makes a mistake because he's not gonna get to finish his final lap here. As we see Lynchy here, let's see if there's any sort of team orders going on. I wonder if Lynchy's
got what, 2 laps to do it, so
Yeah. I'll do what I can if
they've tried this before and Lynchy just bails out. Basically, it ends up being too much. DRS
back end's going.
As we see Ricky Tan now heading down to lap his teammates. Oh, I need to pull my eyes away though because I need to keep an eye on this.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, Ricky Tan into the wall.
You're alright.
You might be needed.
Ricky Tan in the wall, but let's where Spook is. Spook is down there at the hairpin.
Let's hope I can do you a solid.
Let's stop listening to these guys. So Spook is... Oh no, he's still got one more lap, isn't he? Yeah. So he's still got one more lap. 19 out of 20. Let's keep an eye on that. What's the gap here? 4 seconds. Hasn't made much time up there. As we see Ricky Tan now heading down to the chicane with his teammate. His teammate's going to have to let him go at the end of this, I think. Let's listen back in. This is exciting stuff.
I'm going to go wide. Yeah, I'm going to go wide.
Oh, he goes really wide though.
I've gone too far wide.
Yo, Lynchy, you didn't help your team. Oh, he does though. He gets back in front of
I blocked him.
Oh,
good man.
Wow.
No, get out of his way now. That's too much. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Wow, he makes it work. He does get back into the track, and it's up to JR as the faster driver to get through. Blue flags only exist, but if JR makes a move, he's got to let him through. He can't defend the move here, but Lynchy's in the middle of the track here. So he heads down. JR is not going to. JR gets the move down the inside. He does slow him down massively there. JR is having to fight his way through the teammate back marker. That is going to buy Ricky Tan a little bit of time. Let's make sure this gentleman isn't near the end. No, he's not. Where's Schlumpy? Now 3 seconds. He's going to run out of laps, isn't he? Oh, I'm so gutted for this man. But Lynchy, 10th place. Who have we lost? We lost a driver here. We're down to 13 drivers. Who have we lost here? We've lost Askey. Wino Askey's dropped out here. We've lost the Mr. Askey. That is unfortunate for him. Let's see if they're talking at all. I wonder if Askey had some wheel issues. Only down to 12 drivers as we're watching JR chasing down Ricky Tan on the final lap of the race. Oh, let's go quickly. Is Spook crossing the start finish? No, he's not yet. Not far away though. We will cut to Spook when he goes through the chicane and watching him on the map. Jag gets a nice run move. So let's cut to Spook as Spook crosses the start finish line to finish the race in first place. A good 40 seconds in the lead. Well done, Spook. We need to cut back to this battle though. What an amazing finish by Spook. As we see Ricky Tan and JR gets it wrong. JR spins on the exit of the corner here. Doesn't get the power down. That's going to let Ricky Tan just womp off into the distance. Ricky Tan can sigh a breath. No. Oh, wow, they're still on the screen. There we go. I want to get rid of you.
I'm going to finish 10th. So let's finish in the points.
Yeah, Lynch is going to finish in the point. So let's watch Ricky Tan here.
Jan pitted and retired. But
So let's watch Ricky Tan cross the start-finish line. Now Ricky Tan crosses the line in second place after no practice, shortly followed by JR. Oblong in fourth place. What a nice recovery drive from him after his last race. And Mason there in fifth place here. Terabyte, tough result for Stumpy, but all great racing. Thanks, Booth. Yeah, Terabyte, what an amazing race this has been. Incredible track here, which I think really helps. Adelaide was a little bit of a mixed bag for these drivers, but I think they've all loved coming here, apart from Lynchy, that is. As we're watching Mr. T Guy, Mr. Mason finishing fifth place with some solid points for his team. Shumpy doesn't? Oh, hang on a minute. How's Shumpy still in ninth? But Ashwell got past Ravenhold here. Oh my god! Oh, they've all finished the track. That's why. Ignore that. So we see Mason crying across the line there. They've all finished. Haley Slofson, good race, guys. Amazing race from these guys. We see Frozen Droid here coming across the start-finish line to finish in sixth place. Nice job from him. And he might be the last finisher on. Yeah, I think these guys have all finished the race. There we have it. The race has been finished. Right, let's quickly run down our order here. So we have Spook, our pole position man, and our race winner. Ricky Tan in second place. Jamie in third. Oblong in fourth. The coolest guy, or Mason, in fifth. Frozen Droid sixth. Ashworth seventh. Ravenhold in 8th, Schlumpy in 9th, Lynchy 10th, Schmidt 11th, Wild Boys 12th, and our only retiree of the session, which was Wino Askey, who retired from the race. I want to thank you all very much for giving up your Sunday evening to watch us here at the GSMC. Don't forget, we will be back next week with our endurance event, 1 hour of racing, double points for the drivers. We will try and keep you up to date on who can win and who can't win. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. See you then. Bye-bye.